Hello everybody and welcome to the third and final model kit from Yolopark. This is their Optimus Prime AMK series 20cm model kit based on his Rise of the Beasts appearance. Much like the others, we get a kind of simplistic kit done as a schematic here, and then we get Prime showing off some of his detailing and his articulation. That's how you contact Yolopark. They're available on pretty much every social media platform. Let's crack it open. Much like the other Yolopark figures, see here you've got Prime broken down into these lovely little sections. Very, very straightforward. Instruction manual is incredibly simplistic and easy to follow. It's like it's actually designed for me. So I won't talk you and bore you through putting this together. Obviously, if you do get this and struggle at all, drop me a message and I'll see if I can talk you through it. But it is very simplistic nonetheless. Look, you start with the head. The chest is actually already done, and then we build the arm using these sections. Left and right work exactly the same. Then you go to the torso and the waist again, though these are already done. And then it's those final little sections that you just tab in. Very straightforward. And here he is, fully made up. It comes with additional hands. We get like the open palms. We get a trigger hand, which is slightly confusing because, well, you don't get a gun with him. Do love that kind of pointing finger though. Very kind of serious pose. And now out of the three, I think Prime is actually probably the weakest. Just because of his size, I would have liked him to have been bigger. At the moment, my Bumblebee scales exceptionally well with the likes of the 3-0 Primes and kind of the oversized figures. And Prime's coming up just a little bit too short. I think if we had him as a kind of a 28cm model, that would fit exceptionally well. But it's still a gorgeous looking piece. I mean, just take a look at that sculpt. That is delightful, isn't it? Considering it's just a kit, you know, we've got all of that articulation in there, as we've had with the other two figures. We've got that lovely kind of upper torso rotation. We've got that bend and crunch on that waist. There's a waist rotation in there. Hip skirts to the front and back allow for the legs to come all the way up, all the way out to the side. Upper thigh rotation, bend at 2 points on the knee. Loads of motion up and down on those feet. You've got the butterfly joints on the top here, rotation up there, out to the side. These can move, allowing for even more motion. There's an upper bicep rotation, double jointed bend on those arms. Whilst we can bring them right the way round to the front. And then we've got pivot up and down, ball socketed fists and hands. So there's a lot going on with him, but he's just a little bit too small in my opinion. But my goodness me, doesn't he look absolutely sensational? I mean, that sculpt is sublime. Here he is alongside Bumblebee and Primal. See, Primal is a good size for Bumblebee. I just think Prime should be kind of up about here. Same sort of size as what we got with 3-0, but this is a superb little kit. But he does look exceptionally well with the Studio Series Bumblebee. That, in my opinion, is actually a really good scale, isn't it? So there we have it. A very poseable, highly detailed version of Prime. A little bit too small for my preferences, but could easily fit in there with the current Studio Series line. Definitely work. And at £25 or $30 US, these are bang on for your buck. The equivalent of something you would pay for like a Marvel Legend or a DC Multiverse figure. These are action figures. They don't transform, but they do exactly what they need to and look absolutely outstanding on display. I'll include a link where all three of these can be purchased in the description below. And until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectibles household, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.